Hello everyone. This is the tutorial for the Bitcoin volatility trading bot that is on GitHub. I've downloaded and reviewed it for 30 days, and this is going to be the step-by-step on how to configure it and run it. So first, let's get off with my results off of 30 days of running it. This is running, now this is totally written JavaScript and runs in your web browser on your local computer. So this is 30 days of running it 24/7 in my Firefox web browser that's on my Windows 10 laptop. The starting amount was for the Ethereum. Now what this bot does is it trades the volatility on Bitcoin into an Ethereum based stablecoin when there's downwards volatility detected. It's configured by default to trade on the USDC that's on the Ethereum network. So you do have to start off with some Ethereum too to push the gas to the USDC to trade back and forth. To switch from the native coins now, it's using torswap. Now if anyone's familiar with torswap, you can swap native coins, so you could swap. So a native chain would be, let's say, go to native, so you can swap Bitcoin to like Ethereum on the native chain, not actually a peg token. You can actually swap right across, and it's decentralized. Now for this program uses stable coins on the Ethereum network to anchor in. But the thing is that it has to be on torswap for it to function. So USDC is basically the only. I guess you could use the DAO. Is that what that is? The decentralized. I've never used that one, but you could use that. But I've stuck with the default settings, and they've been pretty great. Okay, so the default settings, I started with Ethereum. I started for 0.1 Ethereum, and Bitcoin I started with 0.15. And this is the ending after 30 days. I have Ethereum 0.12. Now also what the program does when it uses the gas to switch from back to the stable coin, it seems to maintain kind of pretty close what you put in Ethereum in there, because the goal of it is to build Bitcoin, not to stack Bitcoin, not to stack Ethereum. So it kind of seems to stabilize, so you always have gas money. If you start off with Ethereum, it kind of maintains that in there. And the ending Bitcoin is 1.45 is what I have in my wallet now from this. So that's after 30 days. So if I would have just held on to my Bitcoin and not traded it, I would still have, after 30 days, I would still have the 0.15. But now I have 1.45. And I can't really find any downside of this program, because even if it does go down, you still have the locked into the stable coin. So I haven't found any downside whatsoever. So it's been, I'm going to keep running it. But for the sake of the video, I ended it because at this time, because it was in between times when you look at it, you might have that in stablecoin. If it's going down right then, it'll be locked in stablecoin. So I try to end it so we have Bitcoin to compare to instead of Bitcoin to stablecoin to compare to. So I ended it this time. I figured it'd be a good time to end it for comparison. So after you download the zip file that's up in the description, unzip it I unzipped it to my desktop so it's easy to find. You're going to have these files here. I know it can be kind of confusing, but the only ones that really matter are the Bitcoin transaction hash. That's going to have any transaction that happens on the Bitcoin network, and you have the Ethereum transaction hash, and that's going to be any kind of transaction happens between the Ethereum pegged stablecoin. And the config.js, that's where you can configure settings, and the index HTML, and that's basically, you're going to run that in your web browser, but first we need to configure the config.js. So when you open it in your notepad, you're going to have to enter your Ethereum address. Let me get that. I actually set up a test one just for this video. So I don't want to give away my keys to my video to my viewers. Please don't drain my account, but these are my test accounts, so they'll have nothing ever will be in them. I just made them just for this video. So this is my Ethereum. Oh no, that's my Bitcoin. Hang on. So Ethereum address is here. We're going to put that in your Ethereum address. And that goes right there. And the private key to that address. That goes right there. Now, if you have a wallet that does not give you your private key, like a hardware wallet, you can put your Ethereum wallet seed in here. I've never tried that. I've never needed to do that. I just have a wallet that gives my private key. That is an option that the developer made here. And then my Bitcoin address. So let's put in my Bitcoin address. And that will go in right here. And that will go right in here for my Bitcoin private key. And okay, so then we have you can also put your Bitcoin wallet seed in here if you have a hardware wallet, but I'm not doing that. Okay, then we have the stable coin. So this is the stable coin. This is actually the Ethereum address for the USDC on the Ethereum network. So I'm going to leave that there, and you can change this, but remember that stablecoin has to be traded on torswap, or the program won't work because it's based on swapping from on torswap. And the maximum spend, so we're going to put 1.5. They can use up to, so for the max amount on the Bitcoin, you could have a lot of Bitcoin in that address, but only use whatever the max spend is set here. So whatever starts off there, that's what it'll use. It will never keep taking more from that Bitcoin address. Only whatever the max spend is, it will use towards the program. And we're going to save it. And we're going to go into the index.html. So we just saved our config.js. Now index.html, I have Windows, I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to go with open with, and I'm going to use Firefox. Starting Bitcoin trading bot. Oh, it looks like, okay. So, it's erroring out because I don't have, the 0.15 in my wallet. And and of course in the Ethereum I don't have the amount needed to even push for a stablecoin. So the minimum balance I guess the program wants for the stablecoin is 0.05. The minimum amount I start with 0.1 for the Ethereum for the gas to switch the stablecoin back and forth. So it's going to error out because I don't have. But otherwise, right now, if I did have that amount, it would be working right now, and it would be testing volatility and going through and figuring out when to buy and anchor into the stablecoin. But that's how simple it is to configure. Very simple. Super easy to run. You just run in your web browser. And the one thing I like about it is that it's ran locally on your computer. You don't have to give trust to another corporation to hold your Bitcoin and trade for you. I mean, you have the keys. You're controlling it. And I think I pretty much covered everything. And please give me a thumbs up on the video. And please subscribe for more great videos. And thank you for watching.